If you've got a faucet like this that just will not stop dripping, don't call a plumber yet, because most of the time this is caused by two tiny parts inside the faucet that cost just a few dollars. And I'll show you exactly how to fix it yourself. This repair is quick, it's simple, and you only need a few basic tools. Most people can do this repair in less than 20 minutes, even if you've never done a plumbing repair before. This will work on bathroom and kitchen single-handle faucets. If you stay with me until the end, I'll show you one of the most common causes of low water pressure from your faucet and how to easily fix it. So let's get started. Before we take anything apart, let me show you one thing I always do that can save you a lot of frustration. Cover your countertop and your drain before removing any parts. You don't want to damage the countertop or lose any parts, because if one of these tiny springs or screws falls into the drain, your quick repair just turned into a scavenger hunt. First, shut off both water supply valves under the sink. After shutting them off, turn the faucet on and make sure the water actually stopped. Some older shut-off valves don't completely work anymore, so always double check before taking the faucet apart unless you want an unexpected shower under the sink. If the shut-off valves are not turning the water completely off, then you'll need to turn off the main water valve to your house. Now, I have a video how to replace a water shut-off valve if you decide to replace it. I'll put a link in the description below. Step 2, let's remove the handle. Now, most single-handle faucets like this one have a small screw under this cap on the handle. There's a small slot on the side of this one that you can fit a small screwdriver in to pry it up. Now you can see the screw. If your single-handle faucet is metal, it'll have a hole with a cover. And once you remove that cover piece, you'll find a screw under it. Now, this type might take an Allen wrench to remove it instead of a screwdriver. If you bought this kit, then this tool should fit the screw. So on this one, I'll use a Phillips head screwdriver and loosen the screw. Now, you don't need to completely remove the screw, just loosen it enough so the handle slides off. Step 3, let's remove the collar and the retaining parts. Now, this faucet has a small adjusting ring that you need to remove. Use the tool in the kit and turn it counterclockwise to remove it. Now, be careful if yours is plastic so you don't tear it up, because the plastic rings can easily be stripped out. Once that's off, this metal cap needs to be unscrewed and removed. Try to unscrew it by hand. If it's too tight, then try using some rubber gloves or maybe a piece of rubber like this one to get a better grip. If it's still too tight, then you can use an adjustable wrench to carefully loosen it. Be careful you don't slip off and put scratches on the metal. And here's another good tip. Lay all your parts out in the exact order you remove them. That makes putting everything back together much easier later. Now, step 4, let's remove the ball valve. Now, this piece is called the cam and the piece under it's called the packing. So let's remove both of those. Now, lift this metal piece called the ball valve straight up and out. Now, you can replace this if you want, but these are stainless steel and they normally don't go bad. So use the same one you've got and just clean up any dirt or deposits it may have. Now, underneath the ball valve, you'll see these two small rubber seats with springs under them. These tiny parts are usually what causes the faucet to drip. Over time, the rubber just wears out, it hardens, cracks, or gets damaged from mineral buildup. Now, step 5, let's remove the old springs in the seats. I like to use a small screwdriver, or you can use needle nose pliers to carefully remove the old seats and the springs. Try not to scratch the inside of the faucet body while you're doing this. Now, see this one? It's cracked and damaged. But even if the other one looks good, I always replace both of them along with the springs. Now's a good time to clean out any dirt or deposits from inside the faucet. Now for the new parts. I ordered this online since a lot of these are pretty universal when it comes to single-handle faucets. If you're not sure which repair kit you need, take the old parts with you to the hardware store. That's usually the easiest way to match the correct replacement parts. If possible, I usually recommend buying decent quality replacement parts. And real quick, if you can't find the exact tools or products I'm using, check the bottom left of the video here where it says View Products, or scan the QR code up here if you're watching on TV. That'll take you to my Amazon storefront, and just click the category that says As Seen in My Videos, and everything will be right there. Now, step 6, let's install the new parts. If you look at the new springs, they're cone-shaped. The small end goes into the rubber seat like this. and you install them in this direction back inside the faucet. I find it easier to use a number 2 pencil to install these. The rubber seats hold on to the pencil and make it much easier to install. Just hold it with one finger, line it up with the hole, and push it inside. Both sides are interchangeable, so don't worry about getting them mixed up. So gently push them in the hole and make sure everything seats properly. Don't force anything. Then gently rub your fingertip around the top to make sure that it seats all the way down. Now you can skip this part, but I always like to put a little food grade silicone grease like this one on the seats and any rubber O-rings in the faucet. It makes them move easier and last much longer. After the seats and the springs are in, then reinstall the ball valve. Normally you can feel it settle into position. I like putting in the new cam and packing also that should have been included in the repair kit. This one comes with 2 styles of cams. So use the one that matches your old one that you removed. Now reinstall the metal cap and hand tighten it. Then you can turn it just a little bit more with an adjustable wrench if you need to. Now put the adjustable ring back on. You don't want to tighten this too tight, but if it's too loose, then the handle won't stay up properly. If you make it too tight, then it'll be hard to open and close the handle. You want things snug, but don't over tighten anything, especially plastic parts. Now let's install the handle back on and tighten the screw. After that, slowly turn the water valves back on under the sink. When you first turn the faucet on, you might hear some sputtering or air come out, and that's completely normal. Just let the water run for a few seconds until everything clears out. Now here's a bonus tip, low water pressure after the repair. Now here's something that confuses a lot of homeowners after doing this repair. If your water pressure suddenly seems low afterwards, or if the water doesn't come out at all, don't panic. Sometimes when the water gets shut off and then you turn it back on again, little pieces of debris or mineral buildup break loose inside the plumbing. That debris often gets trapped in the screen on the end of the faucet called the aerator. So just unscrew it counterclockwise like this. And look at all this stuff. Just rinse the screen out and reinstall it. Now this might be a problem at some of your other faucets also. If water pressure is good on some faucets but bad on others, then check the aerators on the faucets and clean them. If there's mineral buildup on them, soak them in some vinegar or something like this CLR to clean them up. Most of the time that completely fixes the low pressure problem immediately. Now test the faucet several times and make sure the drip is gone. Now, not bad for a repair that usually costs less than a fast food meal. And honestly, this is one of those repairs that sounds intimidating until you actually see how simple it is. If this video helped you, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps the channel so I can bring you more money-saving, do-it-yourself repair videos. And if you've got another leaky faucet, shutoff valve, outdoor spigot, or plumbing problem that you want to fix, check out my other repair videos. I'll leave a link right up here in the corner. I try to explain these repairs simply so regular homeowners or first-time do-it-yourselfers can save money and fix things themselves. And don't forget to share this video with someone that you think this might help. And remember, leave a comment down below and share with others your favorite repair tips. We learn from each other, and this is what this channel is all about. Helping you with your repairs, saving you money, and staying safe at it. If you have any other repairs or improvements that you need help with, just leave a comment down below, and I'll try to answer any question you have, or I'll make a video about it. Well, thanks for watching. You take care, and God bless.